Hey guys, this is Nick from ForexForNoobs.com. In this video, I'm going to show you a few of the trades taken in the 8-hour Forex chart challenge. The 8-hour challenge was posted to my blog about 2 weeks ago. The whole idea behind the challenge was to show you that you don't need to be locked to your computer screen all day to trade the Forex market successfully. And in fact, I wanted to show you that real traders who make money in Forex, don't really do that. So I proposed this challenge. I just threw it out there and I said, try switching to the 8-hour charts, check your charts 3 times a day, and when you see a trade, jump in. And that's what we've been doing, and we've been doing it quite well. So in this video, I'm going to show you 2 of the trades taken this week. They were both taken on the GBP USD 8-hour chart. Now, the first trade was taken pretty early in the week. It was this one here. Basically, what we had was these 3 bullish candles. These 3 bullish candles suggested that buyers were in control of the market. So the buyers were able to push up here into this area of resistance. Now the area of resistance is marked by the dotted lines here. And inside the area of resistance, we got a sign that sellers were taking control of the market, because that's what resistance is. Resistance is an area where there are sellers. And we got a sign they were taking control of the market when we saw this little candle here. Had a bearish body, nice upper wick. It told us that all of a sudden the bulls were no longer in control. It kind of became a struggle between bulls and bears, buyers and sellers. And eventually sellers took control and the market tumbled. So we entered this trade around about here at the 153.50, perhaps a little bit lower, 153.45, around about that area. There were several people trading, so we got different entries, but it was around about that area. And there were various exits. I myself got out with 60 pips on this one. So I got out around about down here. I got out a little early with this one. I couldn't really stick around. I didn't want to leave the trade open. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get to my charts for the next day because it's my birthday this week. And I started celebrating a little early, so yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get to my charts, so I closed this one out a little early with 60 pips. But most people were able to get, I don't know, about 80, 90 pips even from this one, because it was quite a big mover. I mean, it dropped down 100, 120 pips, so there was quite a lot of potential in this trade. It was a nice, strong trade with loads of pips. The stop loss on this one was quite tight too. It was roughly 30 pips, something like that. It was up here. Wait, I'll draw a line in there for you, it's easier. It was around about up here, or a little lower than that. And the entry was down here. My exit was roughly here, but a lot of people closed out down in this area. So there was a lot of profit in this trade. It was quite a nice trade. Now the next trade was today, and it was this one here. So this is kind of opposite to the previous trade. This time we have a lot of sellers heading down into an area of support. An area of support is an area where there are buyers, and we get these 2 candles here. These 2 candles suggest that buyers are struggling for control of the market, and they're taking control because there are buyers down there, and that's what they do. They want to buy and push price up, and all of a sudden the buyers do take control of the market. And the entry for this trade was around about here. Let me remove these drawings and I'll give you some precise numbers. Again, a few people entered this trade. Several people did. So there's no exact numbers, but it was in the area between 152.55 and 152.65. That's where most of the entries were, in this around about 10 pip range. Now this trade didn't go as well as the previous one. Some people are still in. Some have closed out part of their position. So basically how that works is some people entered around about up here, like I said, and they took their first exit somewhere up here. After taking their first exit up here, they'd moved their stop loss to break even, which was their entry price here, and they got stopped out when it retraced slightly. Some people are still in this one actually, and I'm one of those people. It looks like it's going to start heading up again. But worst case scenario, it's going to push back down to my entry. My actual entry was around about 152.55. My entry was around about here. So worst case scenario for me at this point, I've already locked in, my close was here, I've already locked in 55, yeah, here, 55 pips. So worst case scenario for me is the second half of this position is going to get stopped out at break even. Best case scenario, price is going to continue to move up and I can make some more profit there. So yeah, in summary, this was a nice trade too. Not as nice as the previous one, but it was still a pretty good trade. Stop loss on this one was, my stop loss anyway, was around about 40 pips, just here. I put it below the low of the indecision candle here. So yeah, the stop loss was around about 40 pips. My first target was around about 55 pips. I know that risk reward doesn't seem too good, but keep in mind that is just my first target. You know, my second target is quite a bit larger. My second target, I'm looking at, 100 pips or so. So that balances out the risk reward, and it fits in with my money management rules. So that's mostly what's important. And it looks like it's started moving up since I started this video, so that's really good for my position. So in summary, these are two of the trades taken so far this week. This is just GBP USD, and there've been no losses this week. There were no losses last week, so we've had 2 weeks no losses, some really good trades. And this is what trading the 8-hour chart is like. You don't need to check as often as you would with like the 1-hour chart, where you need to see every hourly candle. You need to check every hour if there's a trade set up. With these charts, you can check every 8 hours, and then when you see a trade set up, you have a lot more time to prepare and to enter the market. You have a lot more time to manage your trades. It's really a time frame that is useful for people who lead busy lives. So if you're working a lot, stuff like that, this time frame is perfect for you. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be posting more about 8-hour charts, and I'm thinking about doing a webinar on them soon, and maybe even daily charts, because not everyone has access to 8-hour charts, unfortunately. So I'll be doing a webinar, I'm thinking, soon on 8-hour charts and daily chart trading, and just a little more on trading less but making more, because at the end of the day, I think that's what we all want from our trading. We don't want to be slaves to our computers and just be stuck here all day taking trades. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you around the site.